Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Sunday edition of Morning Scone, presented by...
What?
Hey, Drew, come.
Yeah.
Yay. I need to roll your sleeves. Okay. I need to roll your sleeves. I like your jammies. Did you get those from Anthony?
Robert.
You want to see Robert again? We just watched Robert. All right. Zizi's house? Awabasa. Okay. You want Robert or do you want chicken? Okay. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all having an awesome morning. Tigers win. Oh my goodness. Buzzer beater, Tremont Waters. That's what March Madness is all about. Okay. Drew's fired up. You can tell. Looking out the window. You counting? What? Patient. Elevator. Okay. Okay. There we go. Chicken. Chicken. Let me roll your sleeve. Thank you. That way you can have your hands available to you. Bok. So we had a late night last night. Went out to dinner, had a great time. Went to bed probably after midnight, and then Drew decided he was going to get up at like 4 o'clock. So Erica got up with him for a while, and then he went back to sleep, and then he got up at 7. So anyway, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Tigers win. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Sweet 16. Dick Vitale is insane. I cannot believe he continues on his rampage. What a dope. I used to respect that guy so much. I used to love his stuff. Mike Dickinson, Brian Robert, what's up? Val Browning, what's up? Lonnie Terrell, sup? Baseball lost yesterday 2-0. So we can dive into that a little bit. Rubber match today at 11 a.m. So 3 hours till the rubber match over in Athens. Good opportunity for the Tigers. They got to face a dude today, the Sunday guy from Georgia. Whoa. Oh, Terry Shipman. He almost blocked you, Terry Shipman. But we got you saved. Don't worry about it, Terry. You're still in the good graces. Drew was after you, though, man. Let's see. Jerry Spurgeon, happy Sweet 16, Matt and Drew. How about that game, man? You know what's amazing? Like I just it is amazing how every game follows the same like carbon copy, isn't it? Isn't that kind of amazing? Carly Cat, James Tyrone, Tom Grannon, good morning. Charlie Gale, Matthew Rogelio, Cole Pierce, Stephen Miller. What's up, everybody? Justin Hutchinson. I'm going to go ahead and hit the share button. If y'all would do the same, that'd be awesome. Shout out to Brock, as always, as well. Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. It is amazing how every game this team plays follows the same blueprint. LSU uses its athleticism. It races out to a lead against man-to-man defense because teams just can't stay in front of LSU. LSU builds a big lead. Team switch to zone. LSU settles for threes. They miss. Empty possessions. Leave the door open. Little lax defensively. Other team makes a run. It becomes a 3-minute game at the end. And LSU has been so good in those spots, they just found a way to win it. It's amazing that every game seems to keep following the same blueprint. It's, I mean... after LSU beat Yale, Hey. What? What? Are you knocking on the desk? Knock. Good job. After the, what, bud? Do you want Robert? You want Robert?
Robert.
Okay, Robert. He's back into Robert again. After the, hey, you can watch in here, Drew. Drew, Robert's in here. Drew, Robert's in here. Drew, Robert's in here. He'll figure it out. There it is. So after the Yale game, I started, because it's tournament time, just more awareness. So people would call me. I was doing a bunch of interviews last week after the Yale, like on Friday. I did one, in Maryland, on a Maryland, in Baltimore, on a Maryland station. I did the SEC network on Sirius XM. I did, anyway. And like every team, or every interview was like the same line of questioning, same progression of questioning, asking about like, well, how is LSU, the way they blew that lead, is it just that they're, Will Wade's not that? I'm like, no, it's what they've done all year. It's what they did against Houston, but they lost. It's what they did against Alabama. It's what they did against Arkansas on the road when that game went to overtime. It's what they did at A&M. It's what they did against Mississippi State. It's what they did against Florida. It's what they did against Tennessee. It's what they've done in every game this year, man. It's just what they do, man. It's just what they do. Like this, and when you're 34 games into the season, like, you are what you are. And this is a team that when they have a chance to put teams away, they just can't do it. They just get lax. Yesterday, when Mark Turgeon got the technical, and Skylar made the 2 free throws, and it's 15-point lead, and LSU has the ball. At that point, the game should have been over. Like, at that point, it should have been over. Instead, LSU takes an early 3 in the shot clock, but Tremont took like a long-range NBA 3, misses. They get a run-out 3. LSU comes down, misses another 3. They get another fast break, and that's when Cavell fouled, got his third, had to go to the bench. And they had the bucket. So it's like, so not only did you not get a bucket, they got a 3, a 2, and a foul that sent Cavell to the bench. And then all of a sudden you had a game. They had some life, they had some energy. It's like, you can see those moments in every game, man. But the other part of it is, when it comes to a late game situation, I just trust LSU's going to win it. When that was a 3-minute game at the end, when it came down to the final minute, I'm like, they're going to win. What did they do? When Maryland took its first lead, LSU went right down, Nas, quick move, bucket, like, tied again. That was short-lived. Anyway, they're awesome. Fun to watch. Terry Shipman, good morning. Brandon Lejeune, Dick needs a dirt nap. Come on, man. Let's not go there. Come on. We're not going to talk about a guy dying. Arthur Coco, Todd Peterson. I'll talk about Todd. Mark Allen, Jacob Hawks, Jeffrey Sanford, Noah Chillingsworth. Good morning. Bring on Sparty. I don't think LSU's going to beat Michigan State. I hope they do, but I don't think they will. Garrett Chick Snyder, Trivia Carter, good morning. Robert Barlow, good morning. My boys couldn't sleep either. Ugh. Josh Long, I wonder how much it takes to get blocked by Dickie V. I don't know. So y'all saw that, huh? Hey, Jeannie Darling, Sean Kelly, good morning. Mike D, what's up, Mike Detillier? John Corbello, what's up? It's the stars are out this morning. So Jordy, I don't know how, if you have Twitter, you're aware of this. I really don't know how much he's talked about this on his show. But Jordy Collada has been trying to get Dick Vitale on the morning show for 2 weeks now. And literally every day he tweets at Dickie V. Good day for radio on 7 to 9. Let me know. And at one point a few weeks back, Dick Vitale replied to him and was like, happy to do it. What time? Let's set it up. Okay. Well, apparently he never got back with him. And so Jordy every day, Dickie V, great day for radio. Like you said, love to have you on. Let's talk, blah, blah, whatever. No replies. Well, you could tell, obviously, Dick Vitale has been just peppered by LSU fans. And justifiably so. Yesterday during the game, during the game, he tweeted about the wiretap. Like, great run by LSU. Too bad that there's a dark cloud hanging over this team because of the unacceptable wire. I'm like, no. Right now, it's about the kids on the floor. You don't get to turn this into your diatribe about the coach while they're playing the game. Like, it's an old story, but he's clearly he's got some exposed nerve endings. It's clear. Like, Dickie V is not used to being attacked. Like, he's a beloved figure. He's a caricature in college basketball. He's not used to being attacked, and this has been, I guarantee, because you know how LSU fans can be, and it's been brutal for him. You could tell. I mean, the fact that he keeps going on other shows talking about LSU fans interacting with him, and he continues to reference it. It's like it's eating him. So anyway, Dickie V goes on this long tweet tirade. I'm sick and tired of LSU fans defending this unacceptable behavior of the coach. And if at Jordy Collada wants me on his show, then talk to ESPN PR. So Jordy sends that to Gordy Rush. Gordy writes an email to the people with the ESPN radio affiliate network. And he's like, hey guys, my morning guy's trying to get Dick Vitale on. He screenshots Dickie V's tweet and sends it to the ESPN brass about trying to get. And then Gordy screenshots his email and tweets at Dick Vitale, like the contact ESPN PR tweet. Gordy replies to that with a screenshot of his email to ESPN. Oh God, I hope they get him, man. Like, I hope. So Jordy confirmed that Dick is going to come on a show. Apparently I don't know. I haven't talked to him, but I don't know what day. If it's sad, if Dick will actually do it, we'll see. But God, that's so funny. Oh man. Denny Landry, Matt. Good morning. New spin. What if FBI contacted? We'll wait to get Dawkins. Denny, I don't want to be mean because it's a Sunday morning and LSU's going to the Sweet 16. It's a beautiful day and it's all wonderful to be alive. But that's one of the worst comments I've ever seen on here. So please don't ever write anything about that again. That's ludicrous. But I'm sure you're a wonderful person, and I wish you and your family an awesome day and lots of love and happiness and joy and all that stuff. But that's absurd. Stay out wherever. If you're getting that on message boards or just stop. Don't do that. Don't do that anymore. Oh man, Brandon Lejeune. I've never seen a season like it. Memories to last a lifetime. That's so true. That's one of the things, honestly. Like, okay, real talk for a second. And if you would hit the share button, please. We're up to 127, 129. That's awesome. If you would hit the share. Real talk. One of the things that I hope everybody does is you realize and acknowledge the joy, how much fun this season has been, and don't get so focused on how the season's going to end, when it might end, some of the flaws of this team. At this point, like, you are what you are. You're playing in a tournament. You hope that for 40 minutes your team plays well and you win the game. And they've done that twice already. And so you just enjoy to see how far you can go, and you kind of leave yourself vulnerable for the letdown if and when it comes, because it's going to happen for 67 teams. So, anyway, I'm enjoying this team, man. I'm enjoying so much. I haven't all the stuff aside, man. Just to watch how much this team's accomplished, beating Tennessee, a top 5 team, going up to Rupp and winning the way that they've progressed. I remember watching them early in the season and just they were. Do you remember the knock on this team in the first month of the season was they couldn't rebound? Like they were getting destroyed on the boards. That was the knock on this team. They couldn't rebound. And then I remember Emmett Williams like broke his nose or something like that, or bloodied his face, had stitches. So he got stitches in his face because they were doing such intense rebounding drills in practice. Like he took an elbow and got stitches, and like from that point on, it was like, okay, Will Wade got their attention. Anyway, it's been fun to watch this team progress. Okay. EJ Camper, good morning. What about LSU basketball doing a number 44 jersey every year to a different player? It's an interesting idea. I think they're more likely to do some type of like, honoring. When Wally Pontiff died, they put the 31 on the wall at the old box. When Nick Bell from Mississippi State, when he died, that season, I think every game a different player wore his jersey, and I think now nobody wears it. There's different ways of doing it. It's not a bad idea. I'd probably defer, though, to the family to see if that's something they'd want. Like, I know, a lot of people have asked why Wally Pontiff's 31, his 31 was on the wall at the old box, why it's not, somewhere at the new box. That's the Pontiff family didn't want it. They didn't want his name on the wall, for that season after Wally died. They had 31 on third base. On third base, they had the number 31 on the base. And so, I would love to see that, but the Pontiff family didn't want it. Robert. Let's see. Cole, it took Waters and Smart way too long to figure out they should drive into the lane, pass 3-2 zone, pitch to create offense, open looks, and chance points. Cool. That's been the MO all season, man. That's just what they've done all year. Hang on, dude. This may be a first on Morning Scone. We may have double Robert going on. We got Robert going on in here, and I think he wants it on in here. You want Robert in here too? We're gonna have double Robert going on. If you see one episode of Wheel of Fortune on YouTube, just like blowing up. It's here comes Robert. Hey Drew, here's Robert. Hey. Drew, do you want Robert? Look, it's Robert. Robert's coming. Hey, Robert's on. Look, it's Robert. Okay, let's go do Dad's show. For those of you who are catching Morning Scone for the first time, not only is this a show about sports, it's more a show about my son, his obsession with weird TV shows in the morning, including old episodes of Wheel of Fortune with one big nerd named Robert who wins like $76,000 and gets all the puzzles. It's so obnoxious to the point where Pat Sajak is actually like angry at this guy. All right, we do have to. Oh, by the way, also. Congrats to LSU Gymnastics. Won the SEC title last night. Had that on TV where we were eating dinner over at Superior Grill on Highland. And that was a cool vibe, by the way. If you've never done that, if you ever have a group of people, they have, at the new Superior on Highland, they have like the private rooms that you can reserve. Either half the room or the whole room. We got half of it. We had like 15 of us. It was like 4 couples and kids. And it was great, man. Really, really cool atmosphere. And there's no charge to do it. There's a minimum, right, that you have to spend to get the room. But when you have that many people in there, you hit it. But anyway, really, really cool. Really cool night. Let's see. David Freeman, Chad Brown. We do have to talk about baseball, though. Let's see. Rashad Ali Muhammad, good morning. What it do, Matt? When we start jacking threes, I hear your voice. And here, okay, let me be very clear, though. I think sometimes you have to, like, you can't just completely erase the three-point line. At some point, you're going to have to make shots, and I'm cool with that. if Tremont drives the lane, he meets a double, or they're in the zone and he dumps it in to Nas, and then he draws a double, and you kick it out, and you have a shooter that is wide open, like as Will Wade calls it, a horse three. Like I'm okay pulling the trigger in certain situations when you're up 15 and you have a chance to put a team away. Continue being aggressive and go. Like that's the tough part. It's the situational shot selection that I have a problem with. It's not just shooting threes, but yeah, like how many let me get the box score. How many did they take last night? LSU took 24. They were 7 of 24 for 29%. Like I would like to see them take 6 or 7.5. Like I would like half that number. I would like 12 or 13 threes in the game attempted. Like that's it. I'd be perfectly content with that. That's a fine number for me. But 24, especially when you lead for 35 minutes of the ball game, there's no need to take 24 3-pointers when you're not a good shooting team, which they're not. Anyway, EJ Cambry, 100 push-ups for every missed 3-point shot. I think their arms would fall off. Brandon Lejeune, celebrate the victory, Matt. It's been since 2006. Your tone sounds like we lost. Brandon, did you miss the whole start of this? I was talking about how jacked I am, how much fun it is. That's absurd. You need to pay attention to the whole thing. Dork. David Alello. What's up, David Alello? Darren Pellegrin, good morning. Let's see. Chuck Bro, Douglas Duhan, Alex Russell, Brian Ashcraft, good morning. Andy Halpin, good morning, guys. Gotta love the Tigers. How long can they keep it going? Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew. How long can they keep it going is a good question. I mean, can they beat Michigan State? Sure. I mean, the two best teams LSU's played this year. Hi, have a hug. Kentucky and Tennessee. And I don't know, was LSU not outclassed in their game? They beat both of them. So teams that are athletically gifted like that, they veteran teams to that extent, like Izzo's teams are. LSU can hang. I mean, it'll be so much fun to watch some of the hype with, Cassius Winston and Tremont Waters. See kind of, two star players. They're going to get a lot of pub in the build up to this game. I love that Tremont made the shot last night because that'll be replayed on highlight reels forever. Buzzer beaters in March Madness get replayed forever, and that was an awesome one. I mean, the scoop that we've seen him do so many times, it's awesome, man. So much fun. Waters will make you happy, then make you cry within seconds. But that's the thing with Tremont, right? You take the good with the bad, understanding that the good is oftentimes exceptional and will far outweigh the bad, but the bad will be head scratching. The bad, like the half court pass against Arkansas on the alley-oop when you're leading by 3 and you got a chance to put the game away, and instead you turn it over and you leave the door open for them to come back and beat you. And they did. Like, that's the thing where you're like, bang your head against the wall. But there's far more of the sensational than the head scratching. So you take the good with the bad, and his willingness to net a bad result on some of those plays is why he capitalizes on, is the same feeling that he has, that instinct, why he's able to capitalize on the spectacular. So, okay. Joey Painage, Chris Roy, Eugene Coates. What's up, everybody? Troy Aber. Ask Mike, when will Jared Cook sign with the Saints? We're going to get some Ask Mike in here. Mike D, when's Jared Cook going to sign with the Saints? Randy Dabdude, good morning. Joel Causey. Gordy is a savage. That was funny. Big Ben McDonald slapped down Dick Vitale for good reason. A lot of people have. Dan Ducote, what's up? John Wilson, Brady Beacom, Trivia Carter. Trivia, when are you going to start YouTube Live? Facebook sucks, and what happened to Adventures with Ryan and Matt? Well, my ambition would be, Trivia, to answer sequentially there. I would like to have Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all live set up so no matter what platform people are on, they could watch. How I could start that stream. And I've started doing some research into it, but I certainly don't have the equipment necessary to do it now. So I need to see what kind of like capital investment that would be and if it's worth it and all that stuff. That's number one. Facebook doesn't suck. Our numbers here are really good. And Adventures of Matt and Ryan, we did it a couple of times. It just takes time and focus to do it, and we've both been focused on other things. We were doing that on Friday mornings. For those that don't know, on the YouTube channel, me and Terry, like I would go over to Traction, me and Terry would do stupid things. Like one time we got in on his like 4-wheeler and he was hunting for berries out in the woods next to Traction. And one time we got in a boat because he was going to look for an alligator or something. Those videos are on YouTube if you want to see them on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I mean, we're doing that on Friday mornings, and I go and I record my Locked On podcast, and it's time, Chuck Bro, Dickie V will lose connection after the first non-LSU comment question towards him. Just my opinion. First of all, like, I'm still not convinced Dick will do the interview. Ultimately, he's got to say, okay, I'll do it. So we'll see if he does. I really hope he does. Mike Dickinson, do you think Nas, Javonte come back? Javonte, yes. Nas Reed, no. I think Nas and Tremont are gone. And remember, Tremont last year went through the draft process, and you can only do that once. You can't and return. You do it the second time, you're gone. So my guess is Tremont's going to go. And I think Nas, and I've said this all year, so I've been consistent on this. Nas is one of those guys that, although a lot of the conversation, and I'll have my told you so moment later, but a lot of the conversation was not all year long was Nas isn't ready. And months ago, my point was consistent. He's 6'10", 250. He has great feet. He has elevated his game. He can step back and shoot. He's got soft hands. Like, that's a skill set from a big man that the NBA will salivate over, because there just aren't many humans walking the face of planet Earth like that with that skill set. And they'll check into him, and they'll meet him at the combine, and then they'll get to know that he's a good guy and how engaged he is and has been all year. And there's a team that's going to want to get him on their bench and in their system, and he's gonna go and get drafted, and he's gotten better all year. So I think Nas and Tremont go. I think everybody else is back. I think you got to worry about Emmett too. I just don't know how committed Emmett is to being back. I don't know that, but everybody else should be back. Jerry Spurgeon, totally agree, Matt. Put the foot on the floor, leave the junk in the rearview mirror, deal with it when we run out of gas. Heck yeah. Robert, are you watching Robert? Hey, what letter did Robert ask for? Did he ask for M? And then what letter came after M that he asked for?
O-car.
O-car. Oh, have a car. Okay. Again, shout out to Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Been having problems with my right knee. I might be in there soon, unfortunately. But anyway, all the subspecialties, they got you covered. 33 board certified, fellowship trained physicians. Awesome. LSU's team docs are all Brock docs. So whatever you need. And after hours, they're open on the weekends too. Whiskey and wine, and bring Dickie V on. That would be awesome. I wanted to do whiskey and wine yesterday after the game, by the way, for the record. But the other half of whiskey and wine was unavailable. And I will let him tell you, if ever, why. But maybe next game, maybe after the Michigan State game. Brian Robert, what's the word on this 4-star recruit, Clowney? Not sure. Jadeveon Clowney's cousin committed to LSU yesterday. But I'll make this point again. It's great that LSU is going through spring football. They just got a commitment from Jadeveon Clowney's cousin, and nobody cares, because that's what happens when your team is in the big dance and is playing well, and it's fun, and you have a reason to care other than just hoping you win your bracket pool. So figure that out later. David Brewerton, what's up, Brew? State champion David Brewerton, by the way. Thank you very much. Let's whiskey, wine, and ensure. If we had Dick Vitale on. Oh, man. David Alexander, good morning. Isn't it kind of amazing that Dick Vitale, like, despite the fact that, I mean, how beloved of a figure he has been for so many years, just how he has been turned into public enemy number one. This is just a rare side of Dick Vitale I don't think many people have seen. He's usually very, like, pro-coach, very positive. It's all about the kids. And this has been, like, stunning to watch this side of him. Jordan Menser, outside of beating Michigan 3 times, they haven't faced this talented of a squad. We will make them uncomfortable. Will our talent be enough to offset the Izzo factor? It's a great question. It's a good point. And to your point about them not having faced this talent of a squad, you can kind of draw that parallel to what Barkley said. So it's not just me sounding like a homer. Barkley said that this is the most talented team in the country. And he's got a point. I mean, it doesn't mean they're the best team in the country, but like raw talent alone, you could make the case. I mean, you could make the case. I mean, Duke has something to say about it, obviously, with the guy who's going to be the number 1 pick in the draft, and maybe the guy who's going to be the number 2 pick in the draft, too. But as far as depth, I mean, LSU's going to roll out 8 guys that can flat play, man. All of which who are going to get a shot at the next level. Jerry, Spurgeon, Tennessee wins today. The SEC reps 25% of the Sweet 16. How about that? Big turnaround from having 3 bids 4 years ago. Todd, Joe Juba, what's up, man? Todd Dupuy, come on, man. Robert isn't weird. Robert's a little weird. If you haven't watched the episode yet. Alexander Diaz, good morning. Carlton Cisco, good morning. Denny Landry, Matt, you have a great day. I'm just tired. Okay. I got you. Denny earlier asked if the FBI used Will Wade to get the dockets. No, it's not. Danny knows. There's according to some of the reports, there's some 300 coaches on that federal wiretap, man. Will Wade, my guess is, probably had some of the most salacious comments and was, a head coach, so more well known, and that's probably why the defense leaked it to Yahoo. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate Will was on that call. Get a minion to do that, man. And if you don't have a minion to do it, hire a minion and get your minion to do it. Or never be on that phone. But anyway. But yeah, it's not just a Will Wade thing. Anyway, all right. Andrew Sebo. Morning, dude, bruh. That's a whiskey and wine fan there. He's calling me dude, bruh. They need to put Graves in to bust the zone. Not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. But I guess if you take, all right, to put Graves in, who do you take out? I certainly want Skyler and Tremont in there for their defense and Tremont's ability to get to the rim, and he runs your he's your engine. I don't know where the minutes go. You know what I mean? I'm with you. It's not a bad idea. I just don't. I have trouble saying, okay, is that a better option than the guys you have on the floor? Maybe it's one of those things where because it's something different, you say, look, well, this isn't working. Let's try something different. It's not a bad idea. But I can also understand why you say, why would I want to take Tremont Waters off the floor? Why would I want to take Skylar Mays off the floor? Why would I want to take Javonte Smart off the floor? I get it. Donald, Amy, good morning. Charlie Gale, Skylar is cold-blooded. That dude is big time in big spots. He has been. Remember, he was at Missouri. It was also basically got LSU to overtime. He's so clutch at the free throw line too, which is amazing. He's been as bad as he has been from the 3-point line. Considering how good of a shooter he is, to shoot 25% from 3 in conference plays. Hi, what are you doing? Are you watching Dad's show?
Robert.
Are you watching Robert? Okay, is Robert winning? Hey, Drew, is Robert winning? Okay. I like your jammies. Okay, cool. Cool. Here we go. I was trying to crack my neck. Chris Crochet, Dickie V on with Jordy tomorrow. We talked about it a couple times, Chris. I hope he comes through, man. Dick, not Jordy. I hope Dick follows through. Mark Allen, Brandon is acting like drop by media with that take. Robert Gremion, Steve, I don't know what that means. Steve Scott, good morning, Matt. Damn right, loving this. Anybody from the team had their draft stock skyrocket? I think progressively throughout the season, it's Nas Reed. I think he's the one. Let's see. Auburn doesn't miss shots, huh? They really look strong. Pete, whenever Auburn's on, they're going to put up 35, 43s in the game. And when they put them up and they're on, they are a monster. They were last night. That was impressive. But Kansas is very good. Golly, wait, hang on, y'all. I'm sorry, they're going fast now. Hey, Amy, good morning. I was so hyped yesterday after that win, Matt. I went outside and just let out Ric Flair's Out Baby. That has to be like woo, yeah. Mark Brommer, good morning. Great win. Jeremy Wheeler. We haven't talked baseball yet. We can get into that too. Armand Keller. I think LSU will be fine against Michigan State. They'll be focused the whole game. It almost seems like it would benefit them to play a tight game the entire way instead of a game that where they had the opportunity to let their guard down a bit. Jeremy Wheeler. This LSU team is consistent. Their stretches in games with their awesome stretches where we're sloppy and teams get back in the game. That's basically what they are at this point. Scott Burns, good morning. Huh? Coach? Coach?
Robert.
I love you.
Robert.
Robert? Hey, what's Robert doing? Is Robert winning at Wheel of Fortune?
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. What? Can you use yours? Hey. Are you got dinosaurs on your jammies? Are you singing happy birthday? Hey, where do you want to go somewhere today? Where do you want to go? Where do you want Daddy to take you this morning? Say, I want to go to... Where do you want to go? Go to where? Daddy will take you somewhere. Do you want to go to... Albertsons? Or Alexander's?
Mommy's car.
In Mommy's car? We can go in Mommy's car. Let's see. Got a quick thought on baseball, y'all. Awesome outing by Cole Henry yesterday. My goodness, he was awesome. He deserved better than taking an L in that ball game. He was so efficient. Just allowed a couple of guys on in the eighth, and they handed it over to Peterson. Some people have asked me, what's up with Todd Peterson? Yesterday, honestly, I'm okay with how that transpired. Like, he gave up a bleeder through the right side that allowed the first run to score, and then a sac fly to right, which allowed the second run to score. That you can live with. At Texas, he just got rocked. I mean, they battered him all over the yard. Cal battered him all over the yard. Actually, Texas didn't batter him all over the yard. Texas was just tough luck stuff. They didn't get a ball at the infield. Cal is the one that battered him all over the yard. But yesterday he didn't he gave up a bleeder and a fly ball to right field. That just happened to get 2 runs home. So I'm okay with that. And the midweek game against Northwestern State, he was sensational. Against Nichols, he gave up the homer, a guy that was just hunting fastball, and got it and put a good swing on it. And then after that, he got through the inning fine. If Fontenot's a better option, and I think Devin Fontenot is pitching the best of anybody on the team right now. If you want to use him in that role, okay. If you think he's better, if you think that's a better option in that situation, maybe in a one-run game, you go to Fontenot. If you have a little bit more of a lead, you need to finish it out. Give it to Peterson. I think you can tinker with that. Hi. Hi. What are you watching? Do I need to stop your food? Are you coughing? Oh, okay, let's stop your food for a little while. Okay, come see. Stop your food. I don't like that. You're almost done too. I'll stop that for a few minutes, okay? Okay. Do we need to vent your belly? Huh? What? You want Daddy hold you? Come see. I know that doesn't feel good. Okay, my baby. I know that doesn't feel good. All right. So, anyway, rubber match today. The kid that Georgia's throwing today has like 47 strikeouts in 31 innings. It's going to be tough. It'll be tough to score again. Let's hope Eric Walker can keep pace. Hi. But the good news is LSU's pitching in 2 games has allowed 2 runs. What? Can you use your words? Oh, mommy. You're such a sweetheart. All right, let's see. Chad Holmes. Gordy just confirmed 8 a.m. for tomorrow. Did he really? Did he tweet that? That's awesome. Scott Zach. I'll be tuned in. Scott Zachary, good morning. When or if college game day comes to LSU, Dickie V heads will be a brother. Okay. Okay. Alden Cartwright got right. Jason Meeks, good morning. Jeremy Barbe, Chase, Richard, Gabriel Agosta, Lawrence Robillard. What's up, Lawrence? Nate Bumstead. How about that? So we got Nate Bumstead, Joey Painich, John Corbello, Mike Detillier. The stars are out today on Morning Scone. I need Gordy Rush to jump on here too. Gordy should get Richard Condon to interview Dick Vitale. Oh my God, that'd be beautiful. That would be beautiful. Condon, hey. What's that matter? Condon did an interview a while back with
Robert.
Wasn't it Chris Isaac who sang Foolish Games?
Robert.
You want Robert? Is Robert? Oh, I'm sorry. Or is he? Oh, well, this is an old episode. We gotta get you back to Robert. I'm sorry, Drew. Thank you for asking nicely. Oh, Robert, that big nerd. There you go. See, that's Brandon Lejeune said Marshall Graves is a liability on defense. We aren't playing Vandy. I'm not sure I buy. He's not Tremont. He's not Skylar. I don't know that I'd go so far as to say he was a liability. Whenever he got in the game, it was never like he was just lost, like he didn't belong. I don't know that I buy that, man. I don't know that I buy that he's a liability on defense. If that were the case, then I'd be way more hesitant to put him in there. But great energy. He can chase a guy around the floor. I don't buy that. But I don't think we certainly haven't seen enough of a sample size to say that he's a liability on defense. Could he get exposed by a really good player? Maybe. Let's see. AJ Holland, morning, had that Walker Swifties bacon biscuit yesterday. It was better than the LSU administration. That's not tough. Rashad, he got to make it. If you put Graves in, he's got to make it. Put Graves and take Marlon Taylor out. I guess you could. Do you go 3 guard? I guess you could. Yeah, I guess you could. It's rare, though, that you see... It's rare that you see Tremont, Javante, and Skylar all on the floor at the same time. Like, I don't think you're going to see it, man. I don't think you're going to see all 3 of those guys on the floor. Brian Holland, what's up, dude? Paul Hood, love Benford and company getting days, minutes, as Wade did towards the end of the season. Wade's impact still there without a beat on the bench. Brandon Skylar has to be the most improved player in college basketball. all the way around from when he arrived on campus until now class act. That's very true. Rashad, but Marlon Taylor's a top 10 waiting to happen. You see, but the thing about it, man, and I'm with you on that, and that's exciting, and that's what people know Marlon Taylor for now, are the explosive dunks. But truthfully, we talked about this after the Yale game. What he did defensively to Maione, he's been doing all season. It's why he's so, like, that is his most valuable contribution to this team, Marlon Taylor. His length and ability to defend an elite wing player. That is why Marlon Taylor is going to play in the NBA. It's not because he can jump out the gym and dunk. It's because if you need someone to go blanket an elite wing, he can do it. What? Hey, we don't fussy face. We don't fussy face. We don't fussy face. Hey, listen, I have to tell you something. Shh, shh, shh. Wait, shh, shh. Wait, let me tell you this here. Shh, shh. Let's see. Doug Hedges, good morning. Brant DeLon. Jordy will be fine. I worry about T-Bob during tomorrow's. Mark Allen, I know it's early. That'll be fine. You just got to prep it, man. Make sure that because if you have 8-10 minutes with him, you got to make sure you get in what you got to get in. I know it's early, but if Wade is in the hook and is fired, who does LSU hire to be the coach? Does it have to be a splash hire? So that's being really presumptive, Mark. I mean, I don't mind answering your question. I just would much rather focus on this team making a Sweet 16 run right now. Of course, you'd love to be a splash hire. The problem that you have is I don't think anybody takes that job without knowing the full brunt of what might come from the NCAA. So that's the problem, right? You'd love for LSU to be a super appealing job, but it might also be very difficult to attract elite candidates if the school is hammered by the NCAA and you have limited scholarships and postseason, whatever. I'm guessing. That's why I don't like to answer that question now, because there's too much unknown. Alden Cartwright, good morning, Scone. See if LSU baseball can get the rubber match win against plus arm. Thoughts? What I love about today is that you have basically your entire bullpen available to you. I mean, everybody can go today, except obviously your starters. And you could funnel through 9 pitches on Friday. Like, he could come back. You could bring Peterson back. You haven't used Hilliard. You haven't used Marceau. I mean, you've got your full arsenal at your disposal today. So, and that's rare on a Sunday. I mean, Sunday is typically when you see scores in college baseball get out of hand because everybody's out of pitching. I think today's the opposite. Now, the flip side of it is Georgia's got everybody too, because both of their starters have gone into the 8th inning as well. So, Cole Wilcox is the kid that throws 100, the big kid, and he pitched yesterday. So I don't know if they bring him back today. And I don't know what else Georgia has in that bullpen, but their staff ERA is really strong. So let's see, man. See if Walker can get him a good start and get him 4 innings or so, throw up some 4 scoreless. And you kind of progress through Marceau, Hilliard, Fontenot, and see if you can piece together a ball game here and get a win. Got to hit the ball, though. I mean, I think both coaches are saying. I mean, LSU wins 1-0, Georgia wins 2-0. You've played 18 innings of baseball, and there's been 3 runs scored. Some of that's bad offense. Most of that's really good pitching. A.J. Holland, talent only goes so far without direction. LSU is screwing that direction. Depending on how far, does LSU not bring him back so as to not pay? I guess you're talking about Will Wade. No, I mean, Wade's not coming back this year. He's not. He's the only opportunity for LSU's made this clear. The only opportunity for Will Wade to come back this year is if he goes and talks to the administration. And he's already said he's not going to do that. So they're going to wait until this federal trial in April, which in my opinion they should have done all along. But, it's LSU. Austin Anderson think baseball can pull it off today? Sure. Just kind of went through why. Need to swing the bat. Let's see. Jason Bourgeois. Jeb Bruno, high-end whiskey day for LSU yesterday. It was. Last night was, too. Austin Kidder, good morning. What's up, Austin Kidder? Rashad, how did my guy Todd Peterson do? He's been struggling to be Matt. They've been hitting dingers off my guy. What's up? Again, yesterday he gave up a bleeder through the right side and a sac fly to right field. I mean, that's how they score the runs on him. It would be more concerning if teams were just pounding him. The home run he gave up in the midweek against Nichols, I mean, he started the kid off with a fastball. I just put a good swing on a fastball. He was sitting fastball and just crushed it. I mean, sometimes that happens. That used to happen to Alex Lang all the time. So, I'm not. I think Peterson's okay. I don't. Getting the one outing that was super concerning was against Cal because he got rocked by Cal. But he's been good since. Carl the cat. Where's Erica? Best morning Scone ever. LOL. She's sleeping. She got up with Drew at like 4 a.m. and I kept sleeping, and then he got up at 7. I got up with him, and so she's still sleeping. Hey, Aunt Nancy, good morning. John Boudreaux, Brandon Brownie, good morning. Another shout out to Brock, y'all. Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Awesome people. They can do everything right there at their Blue Bonnet office. MRI, X-ray, in-house. So they've even got like the ortho shop right there where they can get you your crutches or your walking boot or your neck roll, all things that I've had to use, braces, all that stuff. So everything's there in-house at Blue Bonnet near Perkins, inside the Surgical Specialty Center. Great peeps. And please like their page. They're tagged in this post. Looks like a sneeze is coming on. Bless you. Thank you. Drew, bless you. Hey, Drew. Achoo! What do you say? You say bless you? You sucking phlegm? What are you doing? Let's see. Cole Henry, Friday night guy? No, your Friday night guy just went 8 innings of shutout ball with 9 strikeouts and no walks on the road against a top 10 team. I think your Friday night guy is pretty good. Let's see. Hey. Derek Roussel, what's up? Good morning, Matt and Drew. Bring back Erica. What? Can we start your food again? Let's finish this thing off. We gotta finish off your food. Oh, no, bud. Hey, let me ask you a question. Hey, did you see Robert? Hey, listen, I'll tell you something. After Dad's show, we're gonna get dressed and we will go for a ride in Mommy's car. Okay? Okay. Noah Chillingsworth. Rashad looking to get blocked with the Friday Night Star comment. I said we were no longer allowed to discuss that after Friday. John Boudreaux, let's see. Good morning, Brandon DeVille. When is Jaden Hill set to return? So Maneri mentioned earlier this week, or last week now, that Hill had thrown twice pain-free. So they're gonna. My hope is they get him some work in the midweek this week, maybe just an inning, just to get him some mound time, and then you can start to progress to getting him back. So that would be great to see if he can get pitch in a game this week. And Saul Garza started yesterday. He only caught for I think 2 or 3 innings, and then they put Mathis in there. But it's good to see him getting out there. Mommy's hey, after Dad's show, we will get dressed and go for a ride in Mommy's car. Okay? After Dad's show. I love you. What are you looking at?
A big truck.
Oh, a big truck? Is there a big truck out there? Is there a big truck? You see the big truck? Those little footies. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. We're coming down the home stretch here, but whoa! What's up, dog? Hey, bud. Let's see, Cole. Matt, on a personal note, you really are a motivational and inspirational father figure with the way you handle Drew, with patience, kindness, and love. Thank you. Well, as he yells at me. Watching you two interact together always brings a smile to my face. That's something I wish I could have. I'm not... If I'm ever blessed with that child. Thanks, Cole. That's very kind, man. I appreciate it. And when you have a child, you'll also be blessed with that. Hey. You're literally pushing us over in this chair. I love you. I love you. What? Okay. But thank you, Cole. It's very, very kind, man. I appreciate it. Best job in the world. One. Hey, I don't think people want to start their Sunday listening to a fussy face. So listen. We're gonna finish Dad's show, and then get dressed, and then go for a ride in Mommy's car. Okay? Okay. Cool. Let's see. Caught right. If quality fastball strikes low at the knees on the corners is key. Got to get ahead for show. Yeah, man, the difference with... Whoop. Hey, come see. We might be about done, yo. Hey. Shh. Listen to me. Shh. Mommy is sleeping. Hey, Drew. Shh. Listen. Mommy is sleeping. Okay, we'll stay in here, but you gotta be quiet, okay? Mommy is sleeping. Okay. Andy, Drew, you're such a trooper. Take him to Home Depot, man. Well, if he wants to go there, we'll go there. David Lassane, what's your pick for a basketball game? On my bracket, I had LSU, Michigan State, and I had Michigan State winning. I think they're probably a little too tough, but nothing would surprise me, man. I mean, LSU's beaten the two best teams it's played this year. Okay, you can get down. Yeah, LSU beat the two best teams it played, and Houston, I'd say, would be the next, and they lost that game, but they went on the road. They were up double digits. I mean, LSU is talented enough to beat anybody. Like, they have the talent, if they play their best game, to beat anybody. Like, they can beat anybody in this tournament. So I haven't seen a point spread on the game yet. I don't know what Vegas thinks. My guess is probably Michigan State by probably what LSU was favored by yesterday, 3-4 points. It's probably what Vegas will have. We'll see. Ryan Dixon, can you talk this week with Ryan Terrio on the issues with LSU's hitting to break it down? Yeah, for sure. We'll do it on the Riot Podcast on Tuesday. Jeff Guillory, good morning. Darren Aguilar, appreciate y'all's patience with that. I don't agree with putting Peterson in pressure situations. I'd rather see Beck or Fontenot in to get out of the innings with runners on. Peterson comes in gassing 97 to start the ninth with no one on base. I'm okay with that. Like if Fontenot continues going the way he's going, I'm good with putting Fontenot in whatever situation you want, because he's just been your most effective guy. So just like they did the other night on Friday, I'm good with that if that's what you want to do. And my guess is that's what they will do. They'll continue to tinker with that. The worst thing you can do though is be reactionary to one result, with just the mentality of right knowing who's going in a certain spot. LSU's going to wub Michigan State. Matt Waters going to eat Winston's lunch. Okay. Let's see. Matt Anderson. Craig Dugan. Hey. Oh, what's the matter? All right, guys. Drew might be done. We may be ready to shut this thing down. Okay. I'm so sorry. Hey, can you use your word? Come see Dad. Come see Dad. Okay. I know, baby. I know. It's just so sad that Robert's not on. I know. Noel didn't get to win anything on Wheel of Fortune. Robert won it all. It's so sad. It's so sad that Robert didn't share.
Okay.
Robert, okay. Are you going again?
Okay, here we go. Do all right, living.
Well, he rallied quickly from that. Okay, I'm going to go fast. Dawn, good morning. Mikkel, good morning. Trivia, you think the Saints are making good moves this offseason? I do. I love the fact that they focus on the defensive line. If they ever get the deal done with Jared Cook, that's great. They need to add a receiver. Josh Dunlap. How about Vitale's melt over LSU? We talked about it earlier. Drew, baby. Mommy is sleeping, baby. You gotta be quiet. It's okay. Look. Okay. Anyway. You ready to go for a ride? Dad, we can end Dad show. Okay. You want to go for a ride in the car?
Mommy, go.
In Mommy's car. We'll go in Mommy's car. Okay. Hey, Kelly Gross, good morning. David Freeman, Sunday morning Scone competition for Deacon Scone. Derek Maness, any chance Wade is an FBI informant? No, Derek. There's no chance that Will Wade's an FBI informant. Eric, why does Dickie V keep hammering at LSU? I think at this point he's got exposed nerve endings, and he's been hurt by all the commentary, and he's lashing out. Annie, Brock is a one-stop shop. Best stocks. Thank you, Annie. Appreciate that. Of course, Brock, we appreciate them for sponsoring Morning Scone. They're tagged in this post. If y'all would like Brock's page, that'd be huge. Pete Giardino, because they don't line his pockets like the Blue Bonds. Can you touch on receivers? Frank, Stephen Bro, good morning. Drew with the Devin White office linebacker tackle. Barry Alvarado, Elise Burgess, Benny. Hey, Uncle Benny, good morning. Stephen Bro have kids. They said it'll be fun. They said it is fun. It's way more fun than not. Noah, cool to see all the football players. Devin White, for example, making the positive comments about the basketball team on Twitter. Yeah, man, there's a lot of buy-in. One of the network guys says LSU is the best 1-8 in the country. Go Tigers. That was Barkley said it. I don't know who else did, but Barkley said it. Matt Anderson, your thoughts on us making it to the Sweet 16 and getting this many baseball questions still? In fairness, we've been doing this for about an hour, and we've done probably 50 minutes of basketball, maybe 10 minutes of baseball. Hey, come see. It's a big weekend for baseball. Top 10 series on the road, rubber match day. It's a big game. What?
A big truck.
A big truck. Did you see a big truck? Okay. Ben Giat, Matt Fletcher, Nathan Knoll. We're about to wrap this up, y'all. Hey, Craig Savoy, Craig Pullman, typical LSU fans. Only way it mean anything is if they win the national championship. I don't think so. I think a lot of people have enjoyed this run, man. I know I have. I've enjoyed the season. I've enjoyed watching this team develop. I've enjoyed watching guys like Nas get better throughout the year. Javonte, become the offensive factor that he is. Tremont having an all-SEC season. Hey. Okay. We are going to go. All right, we're done. We're done with that show. Rhett Butler, what's up, dude? All right, we're done. Y'all are awesome. Appreciate y'all. Hey, no, we're done. Hey, look, we're finished with that show. Listen, we're going to come see. Shh. No. Come see. Listen, we are done with that show. Listen, we are going to go. We're going to say bye to everybody. And then we're going to go get dressed and go for a ride in Mommy's car, okay? Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye, everybody. Oh, you gave Daddy a kiss. That was so sweet. Okay, y'all have an awesome day. Boot up. Go Tigers, 11 o'clock a.m., 2 hours till first pitch. Please like the Brock page. Okay, Drew, we're saying bye to everybody. Say bye.
Bye.
Say have a good day. Blow kiss. Say have a good day.
A day.
Good day. All right, see y'all. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.